Howdy folks, I'm Heroic Tombolo. Let's play Spiritual Warfare. Name doesn't actually matter, but we'll put it in anyway. Spiritual Warfare is a game that came out for PC and NES, made by the bootleggish company Wisdom Tree, specializing in all Christian games all the time. And this game tries really hard to be Zelda. Let's see how much it tries to be Zelda. Oh look, we're in a world. We have little to no explanation what we're doing. And it's dangerous alone, so we get a pear. That's right, folks, it's the fruit of the spirit, which happens to be meekness in this case. It's, like all other Wisdom Tree games, it's very heavily based in Christianity. The idea here is you go around, running around converting people with various means, including the fruit of the spirit, the first one of which we just got. Ideally, you'll eventually collect the full armor of God, and use it, I believe, to go fight the devil, although I never actually got that far in the game when I was a kid. Needless to say, this game was not received very well. It tends to show up on a lot of those worst NES game lists, as do most of Wisdom Tree's games, really, and most of them for good reason. But this was this particular game was a pretty big chunk of my childhood, so I'd like to go back and give it one more chance. We'll see if it actually deserves it or not. As exciting as this random exploration is, it's not really germane right now, so let's go get the game proper started. Right now, all we really have are our crappy little pear and the vials of God's wrath, which are basically bombs. You saw me use one to open up this area. There's the train station that we can't use yet because we don't have a ticket. And here's the door. Oh, you ready for this? This is an exciting door right here. Yeah! Little doves you see me collecting are basically the currency of the game. They can be used to buy power-ups, or exchange for healing. This guy doesn't really have anything useful to say, but let's talk to him anyway. That's great. You keep playing basketball. I took a wrong turn. That's unfortunate. So I don't know what makes the audio do this. If anybody has any ideas, I would love to hear them. Until then, I must apologize. Well, if it becomes a big problem, I'll just swap out the audio in later videos. Alright. Ready for the first dungeon? Of course we are. Down here we'll find the Belt of Truth. It's about as exciting as it sounds. But it does let us move rocks and stuff, which is helpful for getting out of here. And we like getting out of here. And here we are. Lots and lots of vials. They're kind of useful for this fight, but not really. They do give you a bit more room to maneuver, though, so let's go ahead and spam them like the game obviously wants us to. This boss can really go a lot of different ways, and that was the easy way. Usually he zips around the screen and is a lot more of a pain. He shoots out little devils at you that will chase you all over the map, and he's pretty fast and has a tendency to hide behind that rock, so it's really unusual to get a lucky kill on him like that, but it does happen. And here we have the Belt of Truth, as well as some free help. With that under our belt, so to speak, now we can progress the game a bit. But first we have a goodie to go pick up. Actually, two goodies. First we have the next weapon that we'll get, another fruit of the spirit. This one's going to be the apple. Represents patience, apparently. Don't really know why they tried so hard with the fruits of the spirit motif, given that there are a bunch more than the 5 you'll pick up in this game, but hey. I guess they figured if they can make it a Bible reference, they might as well. Hey, it's a door. Of course I don't actually have enough to pay for it right now. Oh, I'm a smart one. And the enemies don't respawn, but the barrels do. That's just unfortunate. I apologize. But we need to stop by here anyway. Ah, that sucks. Sometimes when... there's a better view of it for you. Sometimes when you kill, or convert, I should say, the bad guys, they'll have these little demons pop out and chase you. Those are the same demons that the boss would have spawned if he'd stayed alive for more than a few seconds. So since we need 40 faith points, I guess we need to go kill some noobs for a bit. Grinding in a Zelda-like. Huzzah. I can show you the rest of the park though, at least. There's a raft. We need Samson's jawbone to get it, but we won't get that until pretty late in the game, as I recall, and that's all she has to help us with. Samson's jawbone is pretty neat. It's kind of like a little boomerang thing, but unfortunately, like I said, I won't be able to show that to you for a while. These guys might be tough if they did anything except run in circles around a bush. Come on, guys. Drop some money. Ah, excellent. This will do. This is a little angel. They'll pop up just sort of randomly from time to time, and they'll quiz you on Bible trivia, because this is a Bible game if you haven't figured that out. Good way to stock up on points pretty quickly, and they also give you some healing. And they educate people about the Word of God. Incidentally, I am a Christian myself, which is why I grew up playing this crap. I'll try to keep the proselytizing to a minimum, but I mean, it is going to be relevant because the game itself beats you over the head with it, so occasionally I will have to do that as well. But I don't really need too much, so that'll work out well, hopefully. Oh, the Belt of Truth. It lets us do that. Exciting stuff. Alright. We have accomplished our requisite grinding, and now it's time to go pick up the apple and some free vials. I really don't know why they felt this part was necessary. I mean, really, it only kind of serves as an annoyance. It takes forever for the vials to blow up, and it's entirely possible to get to that point in the dungeon without having picked up enough vials yet to get all the way there. And you just saw me idiotically come in there without enough faith points, so... And the barrels respawn, so it's really kind of just annoying. Arguably as annoying is our little appley deal here. It has its uses. Here's the inventory screen, by the way. You've got a largely unhelpful map in the middle. You've got the Armor of God inventory on the right. Up here you've got the vials, which you've already seen used extensively. The anointing oil that we picked up in the other part of the dungeon, which is a healing item. And the praying hands, which let you convert your faith points directly to health. Here you see the slots for the 5 fruit that we have. Pomegranate has a little zigzaggy thing. Grapes, I believe, are a sort of a buckshot type thing. And bananas, I believe, are just good. Also, later on, we'll get the Sword of the Spirit, and then we'll be ready to kick some butt. Until then. Alright, now we're finally ready to get the heck out of here. And it is about time. There's a railroad station, but we can't use it yet because we don't have a ticket. So instead of wasting your time, I'm going to show you the apple, and waste it that way. Apple is really, really slow, but as you can see, it has a much improved range over the pear, and it can also pierce things. Observe its piercing power. It's also nifty for those little devils that pop out of people, because usually it moves slowly enough that it'll hit the target and then hit the apple as well. And that's just convenient. See? Like that. Oh man, we have to use a vial to get through here. I wonder what kind of secrets there are. Actually, I don't know. Oh man, it's a hidden treasure trove of vials. So if you have a bunch of extra vials, you can go get some more extra vials. At least the enemies don't respawn though, which is kind of nice in a game of this era, I think. Oh wait, is this little secret passage thingy that I remember? I think it might be. Also, happily death from a distance. Haha, haha. Oh man, I can't get that. That's kind of unfortunate. Oh, this is not a secret passage at all. It's just a back road. This sucks. Eventually we'll get power-ups that'll let us have multiple fruit on the screen at one time. That's not actually a technical limitation. I believe you can get up to 4 later on. Come on now. Yeah, see, the apple has its uses, but it's really not good for taking out much of anything except those little slow-movie predictable guys. Even these guys are trouble to chase down with the apple because it moves as fast as you do. And they do not. Seriously, I should not be able to keep up with my own projectiles. That's just kind of silly. Whatever. Can't remember if I talked to that basketball guy yet in this run, but really all he has to say is you can get tips from the church downtown. Which is not really worth making you sit through a vial animation to show you again. But he does play a mean game of basketball. Yeah. Here's the exciting door. Exciting door. Exciting door, yeah. If I talk enough, you will not realize that I've gotten lost. But we're about back to the dungeon, so it works out. And there's some help. The little girl died. It's just all there is to it. There's the raft. Let's actually get out of the dungeon, what say you? Small child, I must talk to you. I am that greedy that I need to go pick up all of the shinies, yes. Woohoo! And that's the first level. Next time I'll be able to show you the city and the dangers thereof. Ooh, no. Till then, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time on Let's Play Spiritual Warfare.